Have you ever caught yourself arguing with someone, but they're not even there? You're just sitting alone, and suddenly you're in a full conversation, defending yourself, explaining things, even winning arguments. That never actually happened. And the weird part? It feels real. You replay what someone said. You imagine what you should have said. Then you go further. You create entire scenarios in your head. They say something. You respond perfectly. They get quiet. You win. But then why do you still feel stressed, angry, or drained after? Your brain is running simulations. Just like a flight simulator trains pilots for real situations. Your mind creates imaginary conversations to prepare you for social conflict. Because from your brain's perspective, conflict equals risk, rejection, embarrassment, losing control. So instead of waiting for it to happen in real life, your brain tries to prepare you in advance. It's basically saying, what if this happens? Let's practice. But here's the problem. Your brain doesn't fully separate imagination from reality. When you imagine an argument, your body reacts as if it's real. Your heart rate changes. Your emotions kick in. You feel tension, irritation, even anxiety. That's why a fake argument can ruin your real mood. And then it becomes a loop. You imagine a situation. It creates stress. That stress makes your brain think the situation is important, so it replays it again, and again, and again, until you're stuck in a cycle, thinking about something that hasn't even happened. There's also a deeper reason behind this. Control. In real life, conversations are unpredictable. People interrupt you. You forget what to say. You don't always get the last word. But in your head, you control everything. You say the perfect lines. You respond instantly. You never lose. It gives you a sense of power that real life doesn't always offer. Another reason? Unfinished emotional business. Maybe someone said something that bothered you, but you didn't react at the moment. So your brain reopens that moment later, trying to process it. It's like your mind is saying, we're not done with this yet. So it creates a new version of the conversation, where you finally say everything you couldn't say before. But here's where it becomes a problem. These imagined arguments don't just prepare you, they can actually make things worse, because the more you replay them, the more negative emotions you build. You start assuming the worst about people. You create tension that doesn't exist. You walk into real conversations already defensive, and sometimes you end up reacting to things that never even happened. So, what can you do? First, notice when it's happening. The moment you catch yourself in a fake argument, pause. Ask yourself, is this real or just my mind preparing for something? Second, don't try to win the argument in your head. Instead, let it go. Because the more you engage, the stronger the loop becomes. You're not crazy for doing this. Your brain is just trying to protect you in the only way it knows how. But sometimes, the biggest problems in your life are the ones that never even existed.